For the love of God, what I'm about to show you guys is going to set the stage moving forward for indie devs and indie studios. This is a game that tickles the nuts and tugs the dick of Ready or Not, Ground Branch, and Rainbow Six Siege. This is a project under the codename Project HyperAware. Let's get into it. Real quick, I just want to say if you guys want to see screenshots and updates on this game, go subscribe to BIGFRY on YouTube and become a member, or go follow his Twitter. Not a paid sponsor. So roughly 3.5 months ago, my Canadian homie BIGFRY TV announced that him and about 10 other people were going to be working on a tactical FPS. This tactical FPS, like I said before, is an inspirational mixture of Ready or Not, Ground Branch, and the Rainbow Six series. Speaking with BIGFRY about it, he says that the game in its entirety is completely original with less than 5% of the game containing pre-made assets in its current build. Listen to that again, guys. In its current build. And again, this is with a team of around 10 people. And I'll show you guys a perfect example of what I'm talking about in these screenshots right here. Just take a look at the fucking game and just take a look at how good everything looks. The lighting, the shadows, the actual assets that are in the game. A question he gets quite often is, what caused you to make this game? And this is what he had to say about it.
So, man, we had a conversation back when the crypto land shit was going on, and we were like, let's just make a meme game. Let's just make fun of all these crypto bros, put Arya in there. We'll make a little island that you can sail to, and all you can drive around is Teslas. You know, we were going to be real fucking pricks about it. But then we started talking about, like, how much the budget would be and all that, and I was like, why don't we just make a fucking real game? Like, let's just, instead of doing meme shit that might appeal to, like, you know, just our niche community, why not make a shooter that could appeal to more people, you know?
This game, this beautiful fucking game, came to fruition all because of a meme game Fry and his guys wanted to make. Absolutely fucking amazing. You guys can obviously tell from the screenshots, the gameplay, everything you see here, that this is shaping up to be a very immersive tactical experience. You can see the ragdoll physics looking really fucking nice and tight when you kill somebody. You see the environmental effects if you shoot the lights. And speaking of lighting, let's go ahead and use this image as an example. As you guys can clearly see, all of the shadows look very nice and very dark and rich. The lighting looks very saturated and has a little bit of a Gaussian blur to it. And because of good lighting and very good shadow structure, you're very easily able to look around the map and just kind of read the room and be able to assess where you need to go. And that's just brilliant fucking game design. Here's another image with an absolutely amazing example. You can see after he shoots the light, the shadow is perfectly represented within this image. You see sparks from the bullet hitting the light casing, and you see a shadow surrounding that light fixture that is no longer operational. If you look at the corners of the room, there are shadows there to indicate that yes, this wall does fucking end. That is something that a lot of games skip out on, and for some reason I have no idea why. And by a lot of games, I mean a lot of games within the indie scene itself. Studios with a very small amount of people actually working for that studio. Usually with a group of people who either do not know how to do that shit or do not care to learn how to do that shit. And it's almost always usually asset flip games with just pre-rendered shit from the Unreal Engine store. This studio has one of those. Plus the attachment system for the game is just unreal. And as a side mention, this was all done on UE4. None of what you are seeing right now is done on Unreal Engine 5. And if you're wondering why it's not done on UE5, it's because BIGFRY basically said that him and his team did not see a benefit to moving to UE5 because there's pretty much nothing for them right now. And I think that's completely okay. I think UE4, for what it's worth, for small studios is one of the best things you can have as a small studio, because it's already been tried and true, it's already been battle tested, it already has everything that you need to succeed in making a very good fucking game like this. Therefore, I give a bravo to BIGFRY and his team. I haven't been able to get word on how many different attachment configurations you can have, but the answer I did get when I asked was quote unquote hundreds of configurations. Fry and his team were able to confirm that this game will be single player only with no multiplayer capabilities, at least for this project. Kinda unfortunate, I know, but honestly, I would much rather take a single player experience worth 15 fucks than a multiplayer experience that ain't even worth a good goddamn. And yes, I said fucks, not bucks, I know what I said. And speaking of 15, Fry was able to confirm in his live streams that he wants to sell this game for a whopping $15 USD roughly. And the reason why I say roughly is because it's USD, not Canadian currency, and of course it's going to fluctuate all over the world. You already know this, I don't need to fucking explain it to you. I was going to do what I usually do and say these are my thoughts, but instead I'm going to offer a bit of advice. The advice I have is simple. Play the game. Just play the game and give it a chance. Even if you hate BIGFRY, even if you think his views are shit, spend the $15 and play the game. And if you hate it, you can refund it before the 2-hour mark ends. I'm not just saying this because Fry is cool with me and I'm cool with Fry, but I genuinely think that this game is going to get more than just the indie scene buzzing. I'm hoping that the people on his team get eyes directed towards them. And the eyes I want on this team are from AAA studios and just people outside of the indie scene in general, because these guys are doing work that indie studios are not even attempting to do. And I will go on to say that the work I have seen this indie team do rivals that of some AAA studios in my personal opinion. A lot of you will think that this is nothing more than a knockoff Tarkov or Ready or Not or 0 Hour or whatever the fuck. What I'm going to say is very important, so please listen to this. These guys are not out here to reinvent the wheel. That is not their job. They just want to show people that the wheel we have is fine. It just needs some patchwork to get it back to where it was. I'm going to be picking up this game when it comes out and streaming it over at twitch.tv/redbeardmortis, so come by and let's have some fun. Sorry I was gone for so long. Raising a newborn is pretty fucking difficult, as you could probably guess. Like always, my name is Redbeard Mortis. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you guys in the next one, but until then, I am fucking out of here.